Lily, she's the only cat in this room. So she's petting me a little bit, so I just came in and sat down, said hi to her. Lily. She's watching what's going on outside of the room. Lily. Hi. Yeah, so she gave a little rub there. You can see her head just twist a little bit. You see? Yeah, you can pet her back. That's fine. We're just kind of, there we go. So with her, I'm not going to go too far down her back. She's showing really kind of mild overstimulation. The base of her tail is poofed. A little twitchy with her tail. She's very rubby. I'm mostly just going to let her pet us. She likes to rub her body. Some cats want to do a lot more body. She's a little shake off there. So kind of just a release. That's fine. But it just means we're not going to push. We're not going to push too far into her space. Good girl. Hi, everybody. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's yowling at us right away. Nice question mark tail there, Maddie. Looking very nice. Hi. So I'll offer my hand for Maddie. Maddie comes right up and pets me. So that's great. He's petting my other hand. So I pet him a little bit. See if he wants more. He does. So I'm going to pet him some more. He's asking for more from my leg there. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. So for Dapper, we're gonna do our, consensual, non-consensual petting. We always want consensual. So we'll go up to him, let him sniff. He's very sleepy right now. But yeah, no. Oh my goodness. What do you think? So since he's all the way in the hole, I think I could reach my hand in there, but in general, if they're pulling back, we're not going to push the interaction. So what I could do with him is see if he's interested in a little bit of play. He says, you woke me up from my nap. So, but Maddie really wants to play, so that's fine. If Dapper wants to take a nap and Maddie would like to play, that's great. So Dapper decided to come down off of his cat tree, which is great. Now we have two cats in a really tight space. They seem to be doing really well together. But it's always just something to be cautious of when you have multiple kitties, especially if you're, you kind of just want to focus on one cat at a time. Because if we have multiple cats, just like with, dogs who get quote unquote jealous, these guys are pretty lonely and they want a lot of attention. So you're always just kind of being cautious when they're real close in each other's space. Even if they seem friendly towards each other, which they do right now, it wouldn't be that abnormal for one to hiss at one another suddenly. Or potentially swat. So sometimes you'll see things like that. I'm rubbing on my smelly shoes now. Somebody made a noise over there and that startled, so that's another thing. They can get startled by sounds, especially in a shelter setting. Good job, buddy. So this is Drax. We know he's nervous because he's hiding back there. He's slow blinking at us. He did a little lip lick. There's another one, a little swallow. They're telling me he's nervous, but another slow blink. I know this kitty and have pet him many times before, so that's the only reason I'm going to reach my hand into this hole. If I didn't know this cat, I would use my pen or I would use something longer to touch him, as long as he's still giving me signals that it's safe to touch him. All right. So that's good. He closed his eyes when I pet him. We're doing more slow blinking. It looks like he's relaxing a little bit. I have a tough position here, but he's not really leaning into my touch, but also not dislike. He's starting to like it. So that's good. That's what we want. Good job, buddy. So with cats, when you're working with them, all their behaviors and their signs and what they're telling you are really pretty subtle. So you just want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on everything. It does take time to get good at it. But yeah, if you listen and watch closely, most of them will tell you what kind of interaction they're looking for.